Hello everyone, my name is Tomo Popovic and I work as an assistant professor here at the University of Donja Gorica, Podgorica, Montenegro. I want to thank the organizers for inviting us to participate in the 4th Western Balkans Digital Summit and giving us opportunity to talk to you about the Demeter project, a very interesting and important project in the domain of smart agriculture. The full title of the project is Building an Interoperable, Data-Driven, Innovative and Sustainable European Agri-Food Sector. This project is funded through Horizon 2020 program and it is one of the largest projects in the domain of agri-tech research in Europe. The project started in September 2019 and it will last until 2023. The coordinating institution is Waterford Institute of Technology from Ireland. The Demeter project is a large-scale deployment of farmer-driven, interoperable smart farming IoT-based platforms delivered through a series of 20 pilots across 18 countries, 15 of which are countries belonging to the European Union. Involving 60 partners, Demeter adopts a multi-actor approach across the value chain, both demand and supply, with 25 deployment sites, inclusion of 6,000 farmers, and over 38,000 devices and sensors being deployed. Demeter project is about digital innovation and the use of the latest information and communication technology in various aspects of agriculture, but more importantly, the project is addressing the challenges of interoperability and integration of all of these smart platforms, dealing with information exchange and inclusion of all the stakeholders across the value chain. In order to answer to these challenges, the project is researching data management and integration, common data models and semantic interoperability, data aggregation and analytics that leads to knowledge extraction. In the project, various use cases are being analyzed in order to define platform requirements and specify the Demeter ecosystem reference architecture. This includes aspects of technical interoperability among different platforms and solutions and services provisions through the Demeter. The project team is creating the Demeter Hub that will offer a catalog of available resources for agriculture, including software services, data sets, IoT device services, predefined models, and relevant standards or policy documents. Most of the solutions and platforms used in the Demeter project utilize the state-of-the-art technology such as different sensors, IoT devices and platforms, geographic information systems, blockchain technology, image processing, various types of visualization for dashboards, artificial intelligence and machine learning for knowledge extraction and decision support. The use of these state-of-the-art information technologies for agricultural sector are tested and validated in real-life scenarios, so-called pilots, in order to explore their potential for new business opportunities. All of these pilot deployments are organized in 5 clusters, demonstrating applications for different use cases. Cluster 1 focuses on arable crops, Cluster 2 on precision farming, Cluster 3 fruits and vegetables, Cluster 4 livestock, Cluster 5 supply chain. With respect to the pilots, our team at the University of Donja Gorica is participating in the activities related to the pilot requirements, design and execution here in Montenegro. There are 2 use case pilots realized in Montenegro that I want to mention today. One is focusing on optimal chicken farm management, also called Pilot 4.4, and the other one is disease prediction and supply chain transparency for orchards and vineyards, called Pilot 5.1. We are closely working with company Dunavnet, a technology provider from Serbia that offers expertise and solutions for digital farming based on IoT and AI. Also, we are working with company Origin Trail, a provider of blockchain-based traceability solutions from Slovenia, and company Fede, equipment manufacturer from Spain. Here in Montenegro, we are closely working with the end users such as company Plantage, which is a partner on the Demeter project, and also the biggest winemaker in Southeastern Europe. Also, we are working with company Radinović, one of the main chicken farms located here in Podgorica. The Pilot 4.4 is focused on chicken farm management implementation, validation and enhancement, and together with company Dunavnet, we have installed the equipment and the platform and started pilot execution at the Radinović farm located near our university. The goals of the Pilot 4.4 are to deploy and validate open platform design for integrated poultry farm management, and also to validate artificial intelligence-based prediction and decision support aimed to ensure optimal growing conditions and enable well-being of the chicken on poultry farms. As for Pilot 5.1, we are working with Dunavnet and Plantage in executing the pilot for disease prediction and supply chain transparency for vineyards. Here it is worth mentioning that this pilot is in a way continuation of various joint efforts in the past and collaborations of the projects that we already worked together before. The main goals of the Pilot 5.1 are to deploy and validate decision support system for integrated management of vineyards, to validate interoperability of platforms used for management both on-farm and post-farm, and to enable creation of transparent supply chain. This will also include the validation of the return on investment. Before we finish, I also wanted to mention the project cross-collaboration here in Montenegro, and I will mention just a few of the relevant projects currently being implemented by the University of Donja Gorica and our Demeter partners. One is Food Hub Center of Excellence for Digitalization of Food Safety Risk Assessment. The other one is national project that started before Demeter called Digital Transformation of Agriculture and Food Supply Chain in Montenegro. Then we have an Erasmus project called Viral that's dealing with vitalizing ICT relevance in agricultural learning. Then we have a IPA-sponsored project called Ecomon, which is all about forming an Internet of Things lab for real-time ecological monitoring. Then UDG is responsible for forming a national competence center for high-performance computing, and this is done in the context of Horizon 2020 EuroCC project. And most recently we got the project, also Horizon 2020 project called Aim High, that is dealing with the usage of HPC for developing machine learning a prediction model that can be used on edge camera devices for the next generation of poultry farms. I hope in this short presentation I managed to introduce the project Demeter to you, and I invite you to contact me or the University of Donja Gorica should you have any further questions or comments. I also invite you to visit our project website, where you can find more information about the project and also contact our consortium. Thank you for your attention.